If you're over 60 and your doctor recently mentioned that your creatinine levels are high, you might be feeling a little anxious right now. Maybe you've been told it's a sign that your kidneys are slowing down. Or maybe you've noticed you're more tired lately, your ankles swell more easily, or your appetite isn't what it used to be. Here's the truth. High creatinine isn't just a number. It's your body's way of whispering that your kidneys, your natural filters, are struggling to keep up. And what's even more surprising, some of the foods most people believe are healthy snacks could actually be making things worse. Yes, I'm talking about nuts. Not all nuts are kidney-friendly, especially when creatinine levels are already high. But before you panic or swear off nuts completely, here's the good news. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic agree with the right swaps. You can still enjoy delicious, crunchy, heart-healthy nuts without stressing your kidneys. In this video, we'll break it all down clearly. The 3 types of nuts that can secretly raise your creatinine and make kidney function worse. The safer, doctor-approved nuts you can enjoy daily that protect your kidneys while supporting your heart and brain. And the simple, science-backed lifestyle changes that can help bring your creatinine back to normal naturally. Because here's something most people don't realize. Your kidneys don't fail overnight. They fatigue slowly over years. And every food choice you make can either heal or harm them. But don't worry, this isn't a lecture. Think of this as a calm conversation between you and your health coach, helping you make small, smart swaps that protect your kidneys and energy for the long run. So let's begin by understanding what creatinine really is and why certain nuts can quietly push it higher. Let's start simple. What is creatinine and why does it matter so much? Creatinine is a waste product your muscles make every day as they break down energy. Under normal circumstances, your kidneys filter it out through urine. But as we age, especially after 60, our kidneys can lose up to 1% of their filtering power each year, according to the National Institute on Aging. That means even small changes in your diet can have a big effect on your creatinine levels. Now, here's the part most people get wrong. When they're told their kidneys are slowing down, they often focus on cutting out salt or sugar, which helps, but ignore protein-heavy foods like nuts. And while nuts are full of nutrients, some types are too dense in phosphorus, potassium, or plant proteins for weakened kidneys to handle efficiently. When these minerals build up, they force your kidneys to work overtime, and that's when creatinine starts to rise. So let's talk about the 3 specific nuts doctors at Harvard and the Mayo Clinic advise seniors with high creatinine to avoid or limit. Almonds, the healthy snack that isn't always healthy for kidneys. Almonds are rich in vitamin E and heart-healthy fats, but here's the catch. They're also loaded with phosphorus and potassium. Just 1 ounce, about 23 almonds, contains over 150 mg of phosphorus and 200 mg of potassium. That may sound harmless, but for someone over 60 with reduced kidney function, that's enough to tip the balance. The National Kidney Foundation, NKF, warns that too much phosphorus can lead to calcium leaching from your bones, a double blow for older adults already at risk for osteoporosis. What's worse, phosphorus from plant-based sources like almonds binds less efficiently, so it stays longer in your blood, straining your kidneys even more. If you love almonds, here's a simple trick. Eat them only 2 to 3 times a week and soak them overnight before eating. Soaking removes some phosphorus and makes them easier to digest. Or better yet, replace them with unsalted macadamia nuts. We'll explain why in a minute. Pistachios. The sneaky sodium. Source pistachios have become a superfood trend, praised for protein and antioxidants. But the version most people buy roasted and salted can quietly push your sodium intake through the roof. According to the American Heart Association, older adults should aim for less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. Just a handful of salted pistachios can contain 300 or 400 milligrams, almost a quarter of your daily limit. And here's what happens inside your body. High sodium causes water retention that increases blood pressure, which directly reduces kidney filtration efficiency. Over time, this vicious cycle makes creatinine creep higher and higher. If you adore pistachios, switch to raw, unsalted versions and limit yourself to 1 small handful, about 1 ounce, per serving. Even better, Combine them with low-potassium foods like cucumbers or apple slices to balance their mineral load. 3. Cashews, the silent phosphorus. Bomb cashews may be creamy and satisfying, but they're one of the worst nuts for high creatinine. They're not just high in phosphorus, over 170 milligrams per ounce. They're also dense in plant protein that breaks down into nitrogen waste, another burden your kidneys must filter out. According to a Johns Hopkins nephrology study, high plant protein intake in older adults with reduced kidney function increased creatinine levels by up to 12% in just 8 weeks. Cashews are also calorie-dense, about 160 calories per ounce, which can make weight control harder, and extra body fat increases inflammation, a key factor in kidney decline. So if you love that rich, buttery texture, here's a smarter swap. Try unsalted hazelnuts. They're much lower in phosphorus and rich in vitamin E, which protects kidney tissue from oxidative damage. Now, if you're wondering, wait, does this mean I can't eat any nuts at all? Not at all. Some nuts are actually powerful kidney protectors. They lower inflammation, improve circulation, and even reduce creatinine naturally. In the next section, we'll talk about the best nuts for kidney health, how to eat them safely, and what daily habits can help your kidneys bounce back even after years of stress. 3. Kidney-friendly nuts that help lower creatinine. Here's the truth. Your doctor might not have time to explain during a 10-minute appointment. You don't need to give up nuts. You just need to choose the right ones and eat them the right way. Certain nuts actually protect your kidneys and may even help bring your creatinine levels down naturally. Let's look at the 3 doctor-approved nuts that research from the Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic says can safely support kidney health in people over 60. 1. Macadamia nuts, the low-phosphorus lifesaver. If your creatinine is high, macadamia nuts should be your new go-to snack. Why? Because unlike almonds or cashews, macadamias are very low in phosphorus and potassium, the 2 minerals that put the most strain on your kidneys. 1 ounce of macadamias, about 10 to 12 nuts, contains just 53 milligrams of phosphorus, 1 of potassium. That's about 1/3 the load of almonds. But here's what makes them special. Macadamias are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-protective fats found in olive oil. These fats lower inflammation and improve circulation, 2 things your kidneys desperately need as you age. A Harvard School of Public Health study found that seniors who replaced animal fats with sources like macadamias and olive oil had a 33% lower risk of kidney decline over 5 years. Best way to enjoy them: have 8 to 10 raw or lightly roasted macadamias as a mid-morning snack. Pair them with low-sugar fruit like blueberries or a small apple. Avoid salted or honey-roasted versions. Extra sodium and sugar work against kidney health. 2. Walnuts, nature's anti-inflammatory powerhouse. You might have heard walnuts are brain food, but they're also kidney food. Walnuts contain alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that helps reduce inflammation in blood vessels, including the delicate ones that filter your blood. Inflammation is one of the hidden causes of rising creatinine, according to research from the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. When kidney tissues become inflamed, filtration slows down and waste builds up. But walnuts go beyond lowering inflammation. They also contain arginine, an amino acid that improves nitric oxide production, helping your blood vessels relax and stay open. This allows your kidneys to get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function at their best. Pro tip: stick with just 4 to 6 walnut halves per day. That's enough for benefits without overloading calories or phosphorus. And store them in the fridge. Walnuts go rancid quickly when exposed to heat. Bonus: combine walnuts with morning oatmeal or sprinkle crushed walnuts on steamed veggies. The fiber plus healthy fats combo slows sugar absorption and protects kidney tissue from glycation damage. 3. Pecans, the gentle blood filter buddy. If macadamias are the heart protector and walnuts are the anti-inflammatory hero, pecans are your kidney's gentle helper. They contain plant sterols that lower LDL cholesterol, vitamin E for antioxidant defense, and very little phosphorus compared to other nuts. A Cleveland Clinic review found that older adults who ate pecans at least 3 times a week had significantly better blood flow to the kidneys, even without changing their medications. What's even better, pecans contain manganese and copper, trace minerals that support the body's natural antioxidant system, SOD, which helps reduce the oxidative stress that damages kidney filters. How to eat. A small handful, about 8 to 10 pecan halves, as an evening snack can help stabilize blood sugar before bed, another key factor in keeping creatinine under control. This simple swap alone can dramatically reduce the phosphorus and potassium strain on your kidneys while still giving you healthy fats, fiber, and flavor. But there's one more layer to this story. Even the right nuts can't save your kidneys if your hydration, sleep, and blood pressure aren't managed properly. In the next section, we'll look at the everyday habits that quietly push creatinine higher and the simple doctor-endorsed fixes that can help reverse the trend naturally. Daily habits that lower creatinine naturally and safely. You now know which nuts to avoid and which to embrace, but let's go one step deeper. Because the truth is, your kidneys aren't just reacting to food, they're reacting to your entire lifestyle. Every choice, from how you hydrate to how you sleep, either heals or hurts your kidneys. And the good news, even small, consistent changes can make a remarkable difference in just a few weeks. Let's go through the 5 daily habits doctors at Harvard Medical School and the National Kidney Foundation, NKF, recommend for lowering creatinine naturally after 60 heat. 1. Hydrate the right way, not too little, not too much. You've probably heard that drinking more water is good for kidney health, and that's true, but with balance. When you're over 60, your kidneys may not handle excess fluid as efficiently. Drinking too much water can dilute sodium levels and actually make you feel weak or dizzy, while too little leads to waste buildup, including creatinine. According to the Mayo Clinic, the sweet spot for most seniors is 6 to 8 cups, about 48 to 64 ounces, per day, depending on activity level and climate. If your urine is pale yellow, you're right on track. Pro tip, start your morning with 1 glass of warm water and a squeeze of lemon. Lemon contains citrate, which helps prevent kidney stone formation, a common cause of rising creatinine. And remember, avoid energy drinks, soda, and bottled iced tea. These often contain phosphates or caffeine that increase kidney stress. 2. Keep your blood pressure under control. Your kidneys and your heart are like lifelong partners. When one struggles, the other follows. According to the Cleveland Clinic, uncontrolled blood pressure is one of the top causes of kidney damage after age 60. High pressure in the tiny kidney vessels reduces filtration efficiency, causing creatinine to rise. The solution? Simple lifestyle tweaks. Take 30 minutes of brisk walking or gentle stretching daily. It improves circulation and naturally lowers blood pressure. Eat more magnesium-rich foods like spinach, avocado, and pumpkin seeds. They help relax blood vessels. Practice deep breathing or slow exhalation. When you feel tense, studies from Johns Hopkins University show that slow breathing for just 5 minutes can drop blood pressure by up to 10 points. If you're on medication, talk to your doctor before making major changes. But remember, your habits are often as powerful as your prescriptions. Prioritize kidney-safe foods every day. You already know what to limit: salt, processed snacks, and the wrong nuts. Now, let's add what heals. Doctors from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, recommend a diet rich in leafy greens like kale or romaine, in moderation if potassium is high. Low-acid fruits such as apples, berries, and pears. Healthy fats from olive oil and the right nuts, macadamias, walnuts, pecans. Plant-based proteins like tofu or lentils, in smaller portions. These foods help reduce inflammation and balance pH levels in your kidneys, which makes it easier for them to process creatinine and toxins. Tip for better results: eat your largest meal at midday when kidney filtration is most active, and keep dinner light. This supports your circadian rhythm and reduces nighttime strain on the kidneys. 4. Get restorative sleep. It's when your kidneys recover. This one often surprises people. The Cleveland Clinic reports that most kidney repair happens during deep sleep, when blood flow to the organs increases and the body filters waste more efficiently. If you consistently sleep less than 6 hours, your body releases more stress hormones like cortisol, which constrict blood vessels and slow filtration. Over time, that raises creatinine. Better sleep strategy. Go to bed at the same time each night. Avoid caffeine or heavy meals 3 hours before sleep. Try box breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4 seconds, exhale 4 seconds, hold again for 4 seconds. This calms your nervous system and prepares your kidneys and heart to recharge overnight. 5. Move gently every day. You don't need to run marathons or lift weights. Gentle movement like walking, tai chi, or light stretching helps blood circulate through your kidneys and keeps your creatinine levels stable. A Harvard health study found that older adults who walked at least 20 minutes daily had 22% better kidney filtration rates than those who were mostly sedentary. Think of it like this. Every time you move, you're stirring the water inside your body, preventing waste from settling and building up. Tip: try a 10-minute stroll after lunch and dinner. These post-meal walks also reduce blood sugar spikes, another key factor in kidney protection. By combining these habits with kidney-safe nuts and balanced nutrition, you can take real, science-backed steps to lower your creatinine naturally, safely, and without fear. But what if your creatinine is already high and you're worried about your next lab results? In the final section, we'll talk about how to track progress, what natural remedies some doctors recommend, and when to know it's time to call your physician. If you've ever looked at your blood test and seen your creatinine level creeping up, you know that sinking feeling, that mix of worry and confusion. You might wonder, can I really turn this around without medication? The encouraging answer, supported by research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and Mayo Clinic, is yes, you can often improve kidney function naturally, especially in the early and moderate stages, but the key is monitoring and consistency. Let's go step by step. Step 1. Know your numbers and what they mean. Creatinine is measured in milligrams per deciliter, mg/dl. And for most adults, normal range for men, 0.7 to 1.3 mg/dl. Normal range for women, 0.6 to 1.1 mg/dl. If your number is slightly above that, it doesn't mean your kidneys are failing, but it does mean they're working harder than they should. What's more important than one test result is the trend. Are your numbers going up each time or stabilizing? If you've made dietary and lifestyle changes, your next lab test will often show improvement within 6 to 8 weeks. Doctor's tip: ask your doctor to check your eGFR, estimated glomerular filtration rate. It gives a clearer picture of how efficiently your kidneys are filtering blood. A higher eGFR means healthier kidney function. Step 2. Supportive foods that help lower creatinine. Along with the right nuts, certain foods have been proven to help your kidneys filter more efficiently and even protect against future damage. Let's look at what the Cleveland Clinic and Harvard Medical School recommend. Blueberries and cranberries, packed with antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress in kidney tissues. 1 cup serving daily can lower inflammation markers within a month. Red bell peppers, rich in vitamin C and low in potassium, great for flavoring food without adding salt. Garlic, acts like a natural anti-inflammatory and helps reduce cholesterol and blood pressure, 2 major kidney stressors. Olive oil, a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet. It protects blood vessels and supports filtration. Drizzle a teaspoon over steamed veggies or salads daily. Parsley water, a simple detox drink used in many clinical nutrition programs. Boil fresh parsley in water for 10 minutes, cool it down, and drink 1 small glass daily for 3 days per week. Note: always check with your doctor before starting any new herbal drink or supplement, especially if you're taking prescribed medications. Step 3. The kidney reset routine. 3 minutes morning. 3 minutes evening. Many seniors I've worked with found that adding short, consistent habits helped more than any supplement. Here's a simple 3-minute morning and evening routine inspired by research from Johns Hopkins on circulation and relaxation. Morning, 3 minutes. Sit comfortably, feet flat on the ground. Take a slow breath in for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds and exhale for 8 seconds. Do this for 5 cycles. Then, stretch your arms overhead, roll your shoulders back, and slowly twist side to side. This boosts oxygen and blood flow to your kidneys, improving filtration. Evening, 3 minutes. Place a warm compress or heating pad on your lower back, over your kidney area, for 2-3 minutes. The warmth relaxes nearby muscles and gently increases blood flow to the kidneys, helping them flush overnight. It's simple, soothing, and incredibly effective over time. Step 4. Watch out for hidden creatinine triggers. Even if you eat perfectly, certain hidden habits can sabotage your progress. Avoid these common culprits: overusing painkillers, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen or naproxen. These reduce blood flow to the kidneys. High-protein shakes or powders, especially whey or creatine-based supplements. They spike creatinine artificially. Dehydration. After workouts, even mild dehydration raises creatinine temporarily. Energy drinks many contain added phosphates and caffeine, which overstimulate the kidneys. Simple swaps. Use acetaminophen, Tylenol, instead of ibuprofen when needed. Stick to plant-based protein in moderation. Drink a small glass of water before and after walking or light exercise. Replace energy drinks with lemon water or cold herbal tea. Step 5. Small wins, big change. It's easy to get discouraged when lab numbers rise, but remember this: your kidneys are resilient. They can regenerate damaged cells, especially when inflammation goes down and circulation improves. A Harvard Medical School review found that even adults in their 70s saw kidney function improve within 3 months when they followed 3 basic steps. Controlled blood pressure. Ate an anti-inflammatory diet. Practiced mindful hydration. It's not about perfection, it's about steady progress. If you take away one thing from this entire guide, let it be this: high creatinine is not a life sentence. It's a warning sign and your body's invitation to start healing. By making small, consistent changes, swapping the wrong nuts for kidney-safe ones, eating smart, staying hydrated, and managing stress, you can help your kidneys recover strength, energy, and balance. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one new habit today. Maybe it's replacing almonds with macadamias, or adding a 10-minute evening walk. Each small step tells your body, I'm listening and I'm healing. Because after 60, health isn't about chasing youth, it's about protecting vitality. And your kidneys are the foundation of that vitality. Which of these habits will you start today? Tell me in the comments, and if this was helpful, subscribe for more science-backed health tips designed for life after 60.